Hello there, everybody. This is Wild Bill. I'm here in South Philadelphia, my house with Barbara, Heather, Nicole, and Spaceship. Now we're going to ask a lot of questions, so they're really going to start asking questions. I hope we can answer everything for them. Who's going to start, sweetheart? Wait a minute, before you start. 25 cents a question.
What were Skip and Pencala like, and did the actors portray them well?
They were portrayed very well in the movies, and I knew Skip and Muck and Pencala. I knew them well. They were in the second platoon in Easy Company with me in the second platoon in the mortar squad. And during the course of the training, second platoon was good, excellent. Third platoon was pretty good, but the first platoon, it wasn't good. They needed men in the mortar, so we transferred Skip and Muck to the first platoon as mortar men. So they were good men. I know them very well. And from Skip and Muck, Malaki knew them and Joe Toy knew them. They were from Tonawanda, New York.
Wow.
So that's how it came about in the book that Bill Burke wrote, Saving Private Ryan. Then from there we wound up the Band of Brothers here.
Didn't know that. That's pretty neat. Yeah, very cool.
Very good, very good. I got pictures of them, show you.
Oh, okay.
I have pictures of them with me and back then.
Okay.
Very good, man.
Next
You know
question.
they're the one that got killed, the red kid in the foxhole in Normandy. I mean
Oh.
the best known, because the red kid splintered them in the muck of the out.
Was Dick Winters portrayed accurately in Band of Brothers?
Dick Winters was portrayed well by the limey actor they call him. Well, he's a limey actor. We call him the English limeys.
Right.
That's nothing bad about them. We used to call him limeys, but he was portrayed very well. Dick Winters was a good man. Even though he wasn't a Quaker, he's a Mennonite.
Some legs to down.
Dick Winters was a treasure. All the Mennonite come.
Okay, next question. Do you mind autographing items?
I don't mind it with a pen. I must autograph 100,000 or more, honey. No, don't bother me at all. My pleasure, sweetheart.
What were you feeling before, during, and after your first jump?
Well, I'll tell you this, when I jumped in Normandy, you know what happened? My brother Henry got killed and was buried in the casino of Italy. I didn't find out about maybe about a week before D-Day. When I jumped on D-Day, I was a madman. That's why they called me Wild Bill. Because I never saw it last one day, let alone a week, let alone a month, let alone a year. I was crazy. I was a kind of crazy kid.
What about your very first jump at training?
That's what the first jump, the first one I made, well, the first one I made was when we got our wings in 1942. And they train you, but sometimes you listen, sometimes you don't. So you know you're smarter than they are. On my first jump, when I was coming down, and I seen the ground coming, it's kind of fast, and I started to run. My legs started moving before I hit the ground, and the people that stop running. I don't listen to them. I keep running. I would broke my neck. Blah, blah, blah. I went on catball. They gave me holy, you know.
Yeah.
They give it to me. So you were smarter, but they're smarter than you. And
Right.
first jump. After that was fun.
Having experienced war firsthand and surviving, what is the greatest lesson you learned about
Be
life?
good to people. Enjoy life. Don't get mad at nobody. I don't hate never hate in my life. I don't like people, but I don't hate them. Just get along with everybody you meet, and everything will turn out fine.
Okay, next question. What do you think of the weapons you used in the war compared to the weapons the military uses today?
Well, first of all, everything advanced so quick and fast. I would say this: I wish we had helicopters like they have today in Normandy. I wish we had a lot of the weapons they have today in Normandy. But same thing goes for then and now. If you got a gun, no matter what it is, it's a killing machine. So no different. No different. No electronic and everything else.
Next question.
25 cents, sweetheart.
Put it on my tab. Did you and the rest of the men of Easy Company play practical jokes on each other? And if yes, can you tell us about one?
What are you talking about? Practical jokes or broad jokes?
Any and all.
Well, when I was in the service, the one that played all on practical jokes was George Luz. He was a comedian of the company. You never know what to expect from it at any time. So George Lodge pulled a lot of hanky-pankies that's in the book and in the Band of Brothers book about what he's done for the company. So George Lodge is a comedian of the company. So everybody knows about George Lodge. Okay? He's the one that made all the jokes. Me, I chased all the broads, that's right.
You're a smart one, right?
It's in the book, too.
Read the book.
Read the book.
Read the book.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about your life before you joined the Army?
Well, my life before I joined the Army is in this book here, too. It's written by me and Babe, and it tells all the stories about what I'd done before the war. Like I told you, I was in the Army in 1938. I was 13 years old. And it tells you about how I grew up, where I grew up, my education, which nobody went to college, and everything we done. And that goes through all my families. Because I remember the family real well. So that's what carried me through everything, my family. So I fought the war for my family. To come home to marry my wife Frances. That's why I fought the war. Okay? And buy the book too, you sweetheart. Right here. Buy the book.
How did the company regard Major Dick Winters?
When we first got Dick Winters, you'll see in the book what I said about it. I thought we were all going to get killed. I called him a Quaker. And if you know what I'm talking about, and if you live in Pennsylvania, you know what the Quakers are. They're not, their religion permits them to fight war. So I figured, we got rid of Sobel. Got rid of Captain Sobel, right before they did. We got me and he got killed these days. 1, 2, Dick Winters a Quaker. 3, we're all going to get killed. That's why I call him a Quaker. I was definitely wrong. The best man we ever had, Dick Winters. Best man we ever had. Still alive today. Even though he's a Quaker or a Mennonite. People don't understand. Not derogatory, but that's what I call him.
Yeah, right.
A very good man, excellent man.
How did you manage everyday life after the war?
Well, I told you, when I come back, the first thing I done, I got married. And I got to tell you this, without my wife Frances, she straightened me right out, like I just told you. When we come back, no one talked about the war. No one said nothing about the war. No one knew I was in a war from the neighborhood. When I walk around and question, what happened? I said, a shark bit my leg up, don't bother me. That was, stay away from the ocean. Wow. So no one knew I was in a war until the book came out, then the series came out. So no one talked about the war. It was over, forget about it.
Okay. What part of the war do you remember the most?
All of it. There's no such thing as remember one part or another part. When you go through Normandy, Holland, Bastogne, you never forget nothing.
Stays
So
with you.
everything reminds you of the war. No matter what time it is, whatever day it is, you still got that memory. Not going to leave you ever. Good and bad, good and bad.
Can you tell us a little about your brother Henry?
Well, my brother Henry was, I was the baby at 10. Henry was the third one above me, third brother. And Henry called him Dunk. He used to like to dunk donuts and corp. His nickname was Dunk. And he joined the Army. He was drafted before me in 41. They wound up the 1st Army Division with Patton down south. I picked a letter. And I read the letter, I was fiending. That's right before D-Day. So you imagine when I jumped on D-Day, woof, woof, woof.
What you were thinking.
One day, I'm going to kill every bum, bada bing, bum, 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 you know. So, never well now. Then the Lord took care of me, carried me through the war. Never forget him, never forget him.
Any more?
That's it.
The nice one? I tried it.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Remember about the, oh no, but don't forget now. Buy the book.
Buy the book.
Buy the book.
Buy the book. Thank you very much.
And thank you everyone for sending in the questions. So I hope you enjoy this video too. Until next time,
See you
love
later.
everybody.
Love you though.